Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to slow it down a little bit and we're going to do a strength training workout for your shoulders. There's going to be a few core exercises mixed in because, as you'll come to find out, I never like to skip core. I have a set of 12-pound dumbbells and a set of 5-pound dumbbells. You should use whatever suits your strength needs. If possible, try to have a heavier set and a lighter set. If you don't have varying weights, that's okay, just use whatever you have. We've got 3 rounds of exercises. The first 2 rounds will work on a timer, 45 seconds to work, 30 seconds to transition to the next exercise. The purpose is not speed, however. The purpose is to go slow and to really build the strength. So the reason we have timers is mainly just to keep us all together. At the very end of the workout, we're going to do a burnout. It is set up as an AMRAP, which just means you're going to go through it as many rounds as you can within an 8-minute time period. This workout does not have a warm-up attached to it, so might I suggest pausing it and doing some upper body, gentle range of motion, gentle stretching, just so you can really protect your shoulder joints. So make sure you have everything you need: water, weights, an exercise mat. Make sure you can see me, and we will get started. All right, so our first exercise, we've got shoulder taps. So you're gonna come down to a high plank position with your palms right under your shoulders. The wider you have your feet, the more stability you're gonna have. You're gonna alternate opposite hand to opposite shoulder. You're gonna try not to do a lot of swaying through your hips. If that's too much, you can always do this exercise from your knees. The second exercise is a military plank. So you're gonna start on your forearms with your elbows right under your shoulders. Feet, again, the wider, the more stability you will have. You're gonna pick a hand, place it right under the shoulder, bring it up, bring it back down, and if you can, try to alternate sides as you go through this set. Again, you're gonna try not to sway a lot through the hips. If it's too much to be on your hand, on your toes, you're going to drop down to your knees and do the same exercise. The last one we're gonna do is a high plank with a knee crossover. So you're gonna place your palms right under your shoulders again, okay? You're gonna draw your core in and you're gonna cross side to side. Now this one we will shift our hips. We're gonna move slow and you're gonna keep going side to side. All right, so we're gonna run through those 3 times. Make sure you have everything you need, and we're gonna get started in about 10 seconds. Oh, Mochi wants to help again. All right, Mochi, let's do shoulder taps. All right, so palms right under the shoulders, wide feet. You're going to take opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Draw your core in, try to keep it tight. Even squeeze your glutes because that will offer your lower back more support. Mochi is doing no work. Remember your variation. If it's too much to be on your toes, drop down to your knees. If you're with me, you've got about 15 seconds left on the clock. Three, 2, and 1. All right, come on down to your knees. Rest your shoulders, roll them, do some neck circles, get a drink. We got about 15 seconds left. We're gonna go into military planks next. So get ready for your forearm plank. Mochi thinks it's all about her. All right, elbows right under the shoulders. The wider the feet, the more stability you'll have. Bring yourself up to a high plank briefly, and then right back down to a low plank. Try to alternate sides. Nice and stable through the hips. If it's too much to be on your toes, drop to your knees. Do the same thing. You guys have got about 20 seconds left here. Side to side you go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, drop down to your knees, take a break. We've got high plank with an alternating knee drive next. 15 seconds. All right, get ready, place your palms right under your shoulders. And you're gonna cross opposite knee to opposite elbow. Try to think about one day making it touch. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. You are gonna shift your hips here because you really wanna feel that twist. Keep drawing your core in, stay strong through your shoulders. Side to side you go. If your wrists are starting to get tired, there's nothing wrong with coming out of it, doing a couple wrist rolls, and then getting right back to it. You guys have got about 10 seconds left. Make sure you're using your breath here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, that's the end of round 1. We got 2 more to go. Just rest. You can always do some gentle stretches for your wrists in this time. Roll them circular one direction and then the other. 10 seconds and we go back to high plank shoulder taps. Palms right under the shoulders. Nice wide feet so you have stability here. And you're gonna go side to side. Keep your core really tight. Engage your booty. Make sure you don't hold your breath, use your breath. Drop down to your knees if you're having difficulty. If you're with me, you got about 15 seconds to go. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, very nice. Military plank is next. Take 30 seconds. Plenty of time to get a drink and breathe. Even though this is a slow-paced workout, it will still get your heart rate up. So we regulate that through breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth, blow it out slow. We got about 5 seconds before we drop down to forearm plank to do our military plank. Nice and stable through the hips. Notice how I just walked my feet out wider because I felt very unstable. As you push yourself up, try to exhale. Inhale as you bring yourself back down. I have my fingers really wide here because that's going to give me the most support to stay balanced. If it's too much, remember you can always be on your knees. You got about 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, very nice. Moving on to your alternating knee drive next. 15 seconds. All right, get ready. Palms right under your shoulder blades. Pick a knee, opposite elbow. Keep your core really tight. You do want to shift your hips here because you do want to get that twisting action in. Very slow, feel the burn through your core and your shoulders. Push the mat away. Stay strong through your shoulders. You don't want to sink. We've got about 20 seconds left. Ten seconds. 5. All right, come on down to your knees. 2 rounds down, 1 more to go, and then we'll move on. Get some nice deep breaths in here in these 30 seconds to rest. We've got shoulder taps, palms right under the shoulders. Feet are going to be nice and wide for that added stability. And go and alternate. Nice and slow. Don't pick up your hand until you feel that shift of weight. That's what's nice about strength training workouts. You can really focus on your form and feel all your muscles. And I'm right there with you. This is tough. We got about 20 seconds. Knees if you need to. If not, stay on your toes for 15 more seconds. Use your breath for 3, 2, 1. All right, very nice. Military planks are next. How are you guys feeling? The core is working hard, the shoulders are working hard. We're gonna switch it up after these 2 last exercises here. All right, we've got about 5 seconds. Let's come down to our forearms. Make sure your elbows start out right under your shoulders with wide feet. And you're going to pop yourself up, right back down. Try to switch sides. Check in with your core, check in with your hips. Is your core tight? Are you swaying a lot? Try not to. Form is most important here, so if you feel yourself swaying a lot, you should drop to your knees and just keep going, because you'll get more out of it if you have perfect form. We've got about 10 seconds. 5, 3. All right. 1 more exercise here. Take a break. We've got alternating knee drives. Try to regulate your breathing. Got about 8 seconds. You're going to plant those palms right under your shoulders. Come up to a high plank, engage your core, engage your hips, your butt muscles, everything, and twist it out side to side. Nice and slow, really feel the twist. See if you can get your knee as close as you can to your elbow on this round. If your wrists are bothering you, you can come down, briefly roll them one way and then the other, and then get right back to it. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. We've got about 10 seconds left. Keep twisting, keep shifting. 5. All right, come on down to the knees. Whew, take a break. We've got about 1.5 minutes-ish to rest. Maybe a little bit longer. I'm going to show you the next exercises here in a second. All right, so I have my 12 pounders, and I'm probably going to use them the entire time. Unless my muscles get really tired, then I might switch to the 5s. So our first one we're going to do here is a regular traditional shoulder press. So you're going to pick up your weights. Your palms are going to face away from you, nice and open through the chest. You're going to push them overhead and together. Back down nice and slow, just about till the weights get to your ears. All the way up, all the way down. We don't need to come all the way down this far. We kind of lose the exercise when we do that. So we want to stop dumbbells to ears, up and down. The next exercise we're going to do are upright rows. So this time your palms are going to face your body. You're going to start with the weights very close together or even touching. Good posture, wide feet. You're gonna think about leading with your elbows, okay? So you're gonna pull them all the way up. Try to keep the weights close to your body. Hold when you get to the top. Bring it down nice and slow. If you need to ankle the weights a little bit for shoulder comfort, that is okay as long as you're keeping them nice and close together. Okay, the last exercise in the group, we're gonna do an Arnold press. This one can get a little dicey with the heavier weights, especially since it's the third exercise. So see what you can do with your heavy weights. You can always switch. So you're gonna start now with your palms facing you, with your elbows tucked in nice and close, okay? Create some space between your face and the dumbbells. You're gonna rotate until your palms are away from you, bring them up and together. Now start rotating the palms back to you, close to your face, elbows tucked in. Just keep that rotation going. Really pertinent that we have a very tight core here, so squeeze your belly button into your backbone, squeeze your butt, okay? We're gonna get ready and start in about 10 seconds. All right, so nice wide feet. Zip up your core. Palms are gonna be away from you for a shoulder press. Up and together. We really should not be getting any more than 15 reps in these 45 seconds. In fact, 15 is kind of a lot. That's how slow we want to be moving. Exhale on your way up. Inhale on your way down. I'm going to turn to the side in case you need a different angle. I'm keeping my shoulders away from my ears. I'm keeping good posture and tight core, squeezing my butt. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's come on down. You can put those weights down. You have 30 seconds to rest. Get a drink. Upright rows are next. Do some gentle neck movements. All right. Grab those weights. Draw your core in. Keep them together. Slightly angled is okay. Lead with your elbows all the way up to your chin. Use your exhale when you pull them up. I'll turn to the side again. Make sure you keep your legs strong, keep your core strong. Keep your gaze straight forward and out. We've got about 15 seconds left. Try to keep those weights together. Lead with your elbows. 5, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and put those down. They're getting really heavy right about now, right? Arnold press is next. We've got about 10 seconds. Start grabbing your weights. You're going to start with the weights up near your chest, elbows tucked in and palms facing your body. Bring the weights out, rotate up and together, palms away. Start rotating your palms towards your body slowly as you bring your elbows all the way down into your side body. Core is tight, glutes are tight. Side angle. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. 15 seconds left. Woo! 10. Are your shoulders burning? Try not to arch your back when you push them up. If you get too tired, it's better just to stop. Rest. Round 1 is complete. Moving on to round 2. 20 seconds, and we'll go back to traditional shoulder press. All right, get ready. We've got about 8 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Palms away from you. Push them up overhead and together. And back down. Biceps near your ears. Right back up. You want to keep some engagement the whole time through those shoulders, so that is why we don't want to come all the way down here and then push it up. We got about 20 seconds left. Stay really strong through your back. 10 seconds. Sometimes we want to try to lean back to get them overhead. If that's what you need to do, it's better to just stop and take rest early. 3, 2, and 1. All right, come on down. Put those weights down for a moment. Breathe. Upright rows are next. All right, 5 seconds. All right. Dumbbells together, palms facing your body. Lead with your elbows and bring them back down. Stay strong through your legs, strong through the glutes and core. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Nice job, guys. You got 13 seconds left. Keep moving. Make sure your form is perfect. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, all right, bring them back down. Very good. It's a slow-paced workout, but my heart rate is still up. So breathe. Use your breath to slow it down in these 30 seconds. We're gonna get ready for our second round of Arnold press. Go ahead and pick up your weights. Tuck your elbows in, palms face your body. All right, get ready to rotate the palms away from you. Press them up overhead. Rotate them back to face your body and tuck your elbows back in. So anytime you're standing up and you're pushing weights overhead, you're working your core, especially if you keep drawing it in. Our core muscles are really meant to stabilize our body, which is exactly what they're doing right now. So keep mind to muscle on them. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. You got about 3 seconds. 2, see if you can push it up one more time. Really hard. All right, bring it back down. Whew. All right, we got one more round of all those, then we're gonna move on. So rest, breathe. Ten seconds, shoulder press. Check in with yourself. Can you keep good form and still use the heavy weights? If the answer is yes, then you're a rock star. If the answer is no, you're still a rock star. Just grab your lighter weights. Draw your core in, your palms are away. Dumbbells to your ears, and then push them right back up. Use your breath. Focus on your pace, make sure it's slow. Try to maintain your pace the whole time. 20 seconds. These weights are getting very heavy. Let's see if I can finish out. 10. No back bends, keep your back straight. Woo! That was definitely the last one. All right, very nice. Bring them back down. No more of those. We have 2 more exercises here to hit. "15 seconds, upright rows. All right, palms are gonna face your body. Head of the dumbbells are going to be touching one another. They can be straight or slightly angled inward for shoulder comfort. That's super important here, guys. If anything we do during this workout is bothering your shoulders, make sure you stop and make adjustments as your body needs. Very nice. Got about 20 seconds left. Lead with those elbows. Inhale as you bring them down. Exhale as you bring them up. Oh, 5 seconds. See if you can do one more. And slow on the way down. All right, very nice. No more of those. One more exercise. You guys are doing great. You're moving right along. Just keep it going. All right, roll those shoulders. 10 seconds. Go ahead and pick up your weights. Tuck those elbows into your side body. Palms face you just about chin height. Rotate the palms away from you. Up and together. Hold for a moment. Open them up. Rotate them back towards your body. Tuck your elbows in. And back up you go. Staying super strong through the legs and the core. That is your support in this exercise. "15 seconds, finish it out strong. My lighter weights are sounding very good right about now. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring them back down. Very nice. All right, get a drink. You are on your long rest now. So the next grouping of exercises, you are going to use your lighter weights if you are not already using them. All right, so we're going to do neutral grip front raise. That just means palms are going to face one another, face your legs. So good posture, tight legs, core, just as we've been saying. Bring the weights up to shoulder height and then back down, okay? The next exercise, we're going to do a lateral raise. Bring it all the way forward into a front raise, back out to the side and then down. All the while, your palms are going to be facing the floor. The next exercise is we're going to do supinated grip rainbows. I'm just going to call them rainbows. So palms are going to be away from you here. Try to start with them as close together as you can. Good posture. You're going to bring them all the way up to touch in the center, all the way back down. Palms are still facing away from you. Up and down you go. The last one we're going to do is a rear delt fly or a reverse fly. So you're going to, I'll be at the angle so you can see me. You're going to lean over with a nice flat back. I don't want to see a rounded back. I also don't want to see a super arched. So make sure you're just kind of neutral with a tight core. Start with your palms facing each other and the weights touching one another. Make sure you keep your gaze downward. You're going to lift them up, squeeze your back, hold for a second, back down, up, and down. You're going to count this time. So this is our AMRAP. So you're going to count 10 repetitions of each exercise. You can take as much time to rest in between them as you need to, because there's going to be an 8-minute timer running, and at the end of 8 minutes, you're just going to see how far you got, how many rounds you were able to go through all of these exercises. You could even write it down and then do this again. See how much you have improved as you get stronger and more endurance. All right, so I'm going to get my timer ready for 8 minutes. And we are just going to run through them all, 10 repetitions of each one. So I'm going to start in about 10 seconds here. Starting with the neutral grip front raise. So palms facing one another. Good posture. Lift up and down. We are counting 10 times. I am exhaling as I bring the weights up and inhaling as I bring them down. I think this is number 6 for me. Guys, if you don't have weights, or if even you have 5s and they're too heavy, grab some water bottles, grab some cans, shampoo bottles, whatever you have. All right, that was my 10. I'm gonna take my time going to the next one. Take as long as you need, but you do wanna keep the burn going, so don't rest too long. So we've got a lateral raise to a front raise, back out to lateral and down. That was 1. You're welcome. 2. Keep your core tight. It's best to keep a slight bend in your elbows here, especially as you bring them forward. That was number 5 for me. I might have to stop for a second, shake it out, and then do the last 5. And that's okay. That's what you do during AMRAPs. You work at your own pace and you work against yourself. Woo! I gotta do 3 more. Whoo! Where are those water bottles when you need them? Ooh! All right, one more. 10 is very aggressive with this one. All right, very good, especially after everything we did. Take a break. All right, supinated grip rainbows are next for me, so palms away, all right? All the way up, bring them together, control on the way down, back together and up. This one is easier for me than the last one. Nice job, guys. Make sure you check in with your core. I'm gonna do 3 more of these. Woo! 1 more for me. All right. Take as much time as you need. I'm going into those rear delt flies. We have about 5 minutes and change left on this little AMRAP clock here. So nice flat back, no rounding, no hyperextension, just neutral. Start with them together, squeeze them up and down. 10 we go. Make sure you keep using your breath. Exhale on the way up. I've got 2 more. All right, so that was the end of my first round, and I have 4.5 minutes left. So I'm on track to get through 2 sets, but we'll see, because it's hard. Maybe you're way ahead of me. Maybe you're gonna do 3 sets, 4 sets. Let me know in the comments how many you did. Make sure you keep track of it too. All right, front raise, here we go. For me. Ooh, all right, very good. Now the super hard one, my hardest one. Lateral raise, front raise, back to lateral and down. Woo! All right. Sometimes I like to put my feet together, my knees together. As long as you feel stable and tight through the core. Make sure you're not leaning back too much. You want to protect your back. I'm calling this one number 4, although I wish it was a little bit more than that. It gets really hard halfway through for me. I got 2 more. Also, let me know in the comments what weight you used for these. And if you use any household items, what they were. Oh, I still gotta do 1 more. Oh, bring them up, in and out. Keep it shoulder height. All right, very nice. So hard. Supinated grip rainbows. I'm making up my own thing here. Keep those palms away from you. Keep your gaze up and out. Okay, that was my number 5. I might have to shake it out a little bit. There's still 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on this clock. All right, I gotta do 1 more. Very nice, okay. Rear delt flies, reverse flies are next for me. I'm gonna lean forward with my chest, check in with my spine. Is it neutral? Make sure I'm not rounding or arching excessively. I'm gonna use those posterior muscles in my back and my shoulders to do the lifting. I'm not hoisting the weights up with any other body part here. My core is tight. There's 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. I'm calling that number 6, but I really am not sure. And that's okay. If you just lost count, pick a number. Just don't stop. All right, so now we have 1 minute even. See if you can keep moving. If you're resting, let's get right to it. All right, pick up wherever you are. Core is tight. We're still moving slow. We're not losing our form just because we're tired. All right, 30 seconds left. And of course, I left off on my hardest one. Whew, let's see how many I can do. We got 15 seconds. See if you can keep moving. I am right there with you guys. My shoulders are tired. 5 seconds, let's see. Woo, keep them shoulder height if you're at the same spot I am. All right, that was 8 minutes. Our AMRAP is done. We're going to be finished with this whole workout. All right, roll your shoulders. We're not gonna do a full cool down. So after this video ends, you should do a full cool down. Make sure you're keeping your joints happy. But right now, we're just gonna roll your shoulders forward, up and back. We're gonna do 3 more and then we're gonna switch directions. All right, let's go back, up and forward now. Switch directions. You guys did it. A strength training workout for your shoulders. We started out pretty heavy on the core and we worked core throughout the whole thing because all these exercises were standing. Very nice. All right, let's just do side to side with your neck. Make sure you keep your neck moving only within your comfort range. So if something is hurting, do not push into it. Just be gentle. If it feels okay to do full circles, you can do that with me. If not, just take some organic movement through the neck, whatever feels good. Okay? You can do some big arm circles. We'll do a couple forward. And we'll do a couple backwards. All right, guys, thank you for joining me for a shoulder and core strength training workout. I look forward to leading you through the next workout. Make sure you replenish, eat, drink water. Make sure you love yourself because that was very difficult. I'm sure your shoulders are burning. And until the next workout, have an awesome day.